She finally made it to network television. Her dream role on ABC's 911 Nashville. Just weeks later, she was gone. At only 23 years old, actress Isabelle Tate's story ended in tragedy. But what she left behind will absolutely break your heart. On October 19, 2024, the entertainment world lost someone who had just begun to shine. Isabelle Tate, known as Izzy to those who loved her, passed away at 23 years old. The timing is devastating. She had just appeared in the series premiere of 911 Nashville, her very first network television role. The show that was supposed to launch her career became her final performance. And here's what makes this story even more crushing. Nobody saw it coming. Isabelle wasn't just another actress chasing fame in Hollywood. She was a Nashville native, a young woman fighting battles most of us could never imagine. At just 13 years old, Izzy received news that would change her life forever. She was diagnosed with a progressive neuromuscular disease. Think about that for a moment. 13 years old, an age when most kids are worried about school dances and homework. Izzy was facing a reality where her legs were slowly losing strength, where her body was betraying her. Over time, the disease progressed. Izzy became a wheelchair user. But here's where her story takes an incredible turn. She refused to let this define her. In a pinned Instagram post from 2022, Izzy wrote something that still echoes today. "I don't know why these were the cards I was dealt in life, but I can't change it, so I'm choosing to embrace it and not let it define me." Those aren't just words. That was her battle cry. Her obituary described her as full of fire, a fighter, never once making excuses for the fact that she might have a disability relative to others. While her body was failing her, her spirit remained unbreakable. Izzy had taken a break from acting but recently decided to return. Her talent agency, the McCrae Agency, shared that they'd known her since she was a teenager. When she came back to auditions, something magical happened. The very first series she auditioned for, she booked it. 911 Nashville, the latest spin-off from Ryan Murphy's hit franchise. In the pilot episode, Izzy played Julie, a young woman in a wheelchair who receives a lap dance after being mocked for her disability. It wasn't just a role, it was representation. It was Izzy bringing her real-life experience to the screen in a way that mattered. The McCrae Agency said she had a wonderful time filming the episode. Imagine that feeling. Your comeback role, network television, a character that reflects your own journey. Everything you've worked for, everything you've fought through, finally paying off. That's what Izzy experienced just weeks before her death. But Izzy was so much more than an actress with a tragic story. According to her obituary, she had a massive heart for animals. Her idea of fun? Visiting animal shelters and showering pets with love. She was musically inclined, spending countless hours writing and recording songs with friends, even publishing some of her work. Her family describes her as always the life of the party. Her sister was her best friend. Her mom was her shining beacon of light. These weren't just nice words for an obituary. This was who Izzy really was. Someone who turned pain into purpose, who chose joy despite every reason to give up. In that same 2022 Instagram post, Izzy left us with words we should all remember. You really never know what someone else is going through. So please always be kind and compassionate. She understood suffering. She lived it every single day. Yet she used that experience to remind others to choose kindness. On October 30th, ABC will honor Isabelle Tate with an In Memoriam card at the end of 911 Nashville. It's a small tribute for a life that deserved so much more time. No cause of death has been officially released. But we know her battle with her progressive disease was ongoing. Isabelle Tate's story reminds us that life is fragile. Dreams are precious and representation matters. She fought to be seen, to be heard, to show the world that disability doesn't mean inability. She made it. She got her moment. And even though it was far too brief, she left an impact that will resonate far beyond one television episode. Rest in peace, Izzy. You were full of fire until the very end. What do you think about Isabelle's message of kindness and perseverance? Share your thoughts in the comments below.